what is the kind of books that this user is interpret in. Our model will say the horror or mystery or anything. And based on that, we can make a suggestion to the user. So this is the problem we are going to solve here. Now back to the list of the step in machine learning project. First, we need to import our data. Then we should prepare and clean it. In the next, we select the machine learning algorithm to build the model. We train our model and ask it to make a prediction. And finally, we evaluate our algorithm to see its accuracy. If it is not accurate, we either fine tune our model or select the different algorithm. So let's focus on the first step to download the CSV file. In this video, this is a very basic CSV that I have. So if I open the CSV file that I have, so this is the basic data that I will going to use for my machine learning project. Over here, I have a three columns, that is age, gender, and books type. And if I explain you the data inside this uh, Excel, we have. So the one is basically for the men's and zero is for women. And here you can see the type of book that we have. So we have a mystery, fantasy, horror, romance, story, and adventure. So these are the, if you can see in the age of 20, like people mostly from 20 to, I can say 25, the people mostly like mystery books, and from 26 to age of, 30, they like fantasy book. From 31 to 37, in the category of man, they like horror, and so on and so forth. For the woman, if they are 20 to 25, they like romantic books, and from 26 to 30, they like story books, and after 30, they like the adventure. Okay, so this is a basic data. So over here, what we will do is in the model, I'll show you practically how we will going to do that. Okay, so now let's first step toward our machine learning project would be to preparing the data. Okay, uh, so let's prepare the data. That data we already prepared it. Okay, now we will move to the second step in the machine learning project is the cleansing or preparing the data. And that involve the tasks such as removing the duplicates, null values, and so on and so forth. Now in this particular data set, we don't have anything to do any kind of cleansing because we don't have any duplicates values. As you can see, all the rows have a value for all the column. So we don't have a null values. Okay, now let's see on practically how can we write the machine learning codes and implement our machine learning model. So first we need to import the library called pandas over here. So what I will do is I will import pandas as PD. Okay, and then after that I need to import data set that I have shown you. So it is a simple code that I have to write. So this is the second. So I'll keep my data frame name books underscore data pd.read CSV. Okay. So if I run this and if I see the output of the book data, you can see we have the file over here in the pandas. Now we'll move ahead and we will divide this data set into the two parts as we need to train our model, right? So the first set of data would be the age and gender, and this is the input for us, like age and gender, because any new user will come to the site, it will provide the age and his gender. And then based on his age and gender, we will going to give them a prediction of the books that he will going to like. Okay. So in order to split the data like input and output, what we can do, we can just write this to code uh, over here. So here I just take the A and B, in the A data frame, what we will do, we will drop the one of the column, that we have in the books data. So in the books data frame, we have a three columns. And here we are just dropping the one column out of it. That is a book type. Okay. So this is my output. So I'll just drop it so that it become my input. And in the second data frame, that is a B, I will just keep a output over here. Okay. So this is the prerequisite, in order to train our model. Okay, so this is now done. Now, in order to implement the machine learning project, we will going to use a very important machine learning algorithm that is a sklearn, right? So we will use a decision tree algorithm, and we will just use it sklearn as a external modules in Panda. So the good thing is that we don't have to build that model into the Python. It's already there. We just need to import that particular module, right? So how can we do that? So I will come here and I can just type sklearn from sklearn.tree import decision classifier. Okay. So this is the next step that we want to write. And if I run this, this is successfully run. And now I'll just write, I need to give a model name over here. So I can just give a model name. I'm using a decision tree classifier model. Okay, so I'll just take this model now, and then I need to check, this model. Okay, so how can I check that? So I'll just write model, and I can just provide my input data set and output data set over here. So that is A and B. Okay, so capital B, right? Now let's see that. Okay, so this code is, I think, perfect. Okay, so this is giving me an error. What this error? Okay, so we need to put a model dot fit. Okay, to run the model. Yeah, so this is the correct one. Now we will going to provide the input, right? So now we have provided the input data set to our model, output data set to our model. Now we will going to give some of the sample data set, right? So for example, I need to give here, I can just take model dot predict, okay? And here I can just put the array, right? So I can just put the array and I'll just put 21 and 1. 1 is for male, and I'll just put a second input that is for female. Okay, so what I can put is 22 and 0 is for female, right? So this is my this one, and I'll put this into the prediction uh, data frame. Okay, so let me run this. Uh, okay, so this is now. Okay, so model that predict, and we have provided an input over here. So we need to provide one more array over here. Okay, so this array. So this is the input for man, and this is the input for woman over here. And we are using the prediction as a data frame. And now we will see what it is. So now you can see that it is giving me the 21-year male is like mystery book, and 22-year woman is like romantic books. Okay, so if I show you my data set over here, what is there? Okay, so you can see we don't have anything for 21 over here, right? For male, and we don't have anything for 22 female, right? So if I come here, we don't have anything for 22, right? So, but our model is successfully giving us, suggesting us, what this particular age group and particular man and woman will like, right? So this is how it works, the machine learning. This is how it predicting, but this is not enough. We need to train our model. We need to calculate the accuracy, and we need to train our model. We need to provide test data.